Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Change of scenery, same room, but just a little bit of a change of scenery. Hopefully that will address any light problems. So we are back with another one, and it's the final beer that I got from St Martin service station, probably going back about a month ago now. And we're heading off to Newcastle with this one. And it's a brewery I've only had a few from. This may possibly be the fourth beer I've had from them. And it's from Full Circle Brew Co. And I know JB is a big sort of fan of this brewery. I'm trying to read something. Oh, that's it. This is a fourth birthday beer as well. I know JB is a big fan of these. Okay. God, this is going well, isn't it? Like I say, picked up from St Martin's service station about 4 weeks ago. If you're close to Oswald Street, St Martin's, Overton, Wrexham, all that lot, pop in there. Their prices are really good. So yeah, Full Circle Brew Co. Newcastle, yet again, fourth birthday beer. And this time we are taking a look at a can of their Dooper. And it is a double IPA. Look at the artwork on that. There we go, beautiful artwork, lovely colours. I just think that works so well. Looks like a classy beer. Hopefully it is going to be a classy beer. This is coming in at 8.1%. It's a 440ml can. And as I always say, the sort of going rate for a double IPA, you are looking at £5.99, certainly for the craft sort of style. This one coming at £6.25 from them. I wouldn't be surprised if you are paying £6 for the brewery at least. So, yes, they would have got it cheaper, but no doubt. I know they're not going to be making loads on it. I know, they're very keen on keeping prices low and doing minimal sort of profit, but obviously they've got to make a bit. So, there we go. Beer looks good. It's really cold, to be honest. It's been in the fridge for a while. I swear the fridge is sort of set about, I think this is set about 4 degrees, so this may be a little bit too cold, but I'm expecting the juicy number. So there we go. Another quick look at the can. Let's get it into a glass, and Bazza is going with his White Hag glass. I do love this style of glass. I use it for all my sort of beers, this sort of style of IPAs that I don't have a glass for. So we'll get it cracked open and see what we get. I'm just being nosy. This room, this window here, looks out onto the main road and the neighbours. And I'm just being nosy at them doing a little bit of gardening. There we go. Let's get the beer in. So it's Friday the 19th of April. Tomorrow I'm off to an ELO tribute with the wife. We're going to have a bit of a day out. And then Sunday, I am heading back to Carnarvon for a week. So there will be another different room for beer reviews. I will be taking a few with me. I may well pick some up, I don't know, but the plan is I've got a 2% cider that I picked up from Lidl. I've got a Caribbean rum cask beer from Innis and Gunn. I've got an Audi beer, one of these big bottle of Belgium or French sort of blonde ales. I've also got my Bourbon County stout, so that may well be coming up. So there's 4, I think. Yeah, there's 4 there that you may well see from there. Bourbon County stout is going to be bourbon, I should have said. Can't remember what I said anyway. People get funny, but it's about 14-15% and it's a pint bottle. Anyway, look out for them. For now, we are taking a look at this one, and that looks absolutely fantastic. And to be fair, what you're seeing in the camera is exactly what I'm seeing here. It's a deep sort of almost, I don't want to say burnt orange, but it has got an almost burnt orange feel. It looks nice and thick. It looks nice and dense. I'm just seeing some gentle carbonation go up. And we got just about, if you're lucky, a finger of white on top. It looked very nice as I poured it. I've waffled loads since. So, stop talking shit, give it a swirl, dive in on the nose and see what we get. Very much sort of orange mango, pineapple, stone fruit sort of double IPA for me. The aromas are there and they are bold, but they don't feel like they're really sort of punching me in the nose, but they are there and quite bold. But again, I've said in many double IPA reviews, is it because I've had so many? But it does smell really good. So without further ado and waffling, dive in. Full Circle Brewco's Dooper double IPA, £6.25 by the way. I think I did say that, yeah, from St Martin service station. Let's dive in, give it a taste. Cheers. Yeah, it's a funny one, right? It's lovely. Straight away, it's lovely. When I was drinking that, I'm thinking, this is chewy, this is chewy, this is chewy. It's got the chewiness. And then behind it, as it goes down, it feels a lot lighter. This has that initial chewiness. As you're drinking it, you think, oh yeah, that's a bit of a kind of one. But it does glide down a lot lighter. That's lovely. Great body on it. And surprisingly, you do feel the carbonation. It's not massive on carbonation. In terms of general beer. But I would say double IPA standards, it feels well carbonated, and maybe that carbonation in this beer is giving it maybe a little bit of a fuller body. Certainly doesn't ruin the beer, but I sort of expected it to be a little bit smoother. It hasn't got the smoothness of maybe some double IPAs I've had, but it's a belting beer, and the flavours are sort of evolving as I'm drinking it now. It has got a lovely pillowy feel in the mouth. It is nice and soft and smooth. On the taste, it's dank. There's definitely that sort of dankney, hoppy dankness to it. Juicy on the front, but yet leaves you dry on the back end. Mango, I'm going to say it's got that sort of mango feel. That is the big sort of whack in the chops at the start. A little bit of sweetness along with that mango. Pineapple, the passion fruit, the sort of tropical notes come there, but it's very much sort of their sort of background notes for me. Pardon me. Dank, like I say, a little bit musty. Bitterness is sort of starting to kick in now on the back end. Certainly starts out more of a sweeter number rather than a bitter number. 8.1%. You don't sort of feel it, but you do. It's weird. I'm wondering if the sort of the 8.1% starts coming in later on as the flavour sort of develop. That sort of dankness and the mustiness and the bitterness starts kicking in. The sweetness sort of fades away, and it leaves you. I would say it doesn't drink like 8.1% start, but it leaves you with an 8.1% feel on the back end. But is it any good? It's a cracking beer, to be honest. Is it worth £6.25? Look, who knows what a beer is worth? You know, you can look at it and say, I brewed it and it costs this and this, that and the other. There's always going to be bits on top. People have to make money. They don't do it for nothing. But if we're looking at this beer from taste, body, what you're getting it, the ABV, is it worth $6.25? Yeah, for me, it's a very decent beer. Obviously, I would like to be some beers. I would like to see some beers cheaper. Obviously, we all would. But if you look at the going rate of $5.99 for a double IPA, that does it, and that warrants it for me. So yeah, Full Circle Brew Co. and their 4th birthday Dooper double IPA, 8.1%. It's a great beer. It's a lovely beer. It drinks really well and everything, but I think this is one of them double IPAs that would definitely sort of, the more you drink it, it's not one that you're going to sit and drink 3 of, if you know what I mean. I think even having that second one, even getting to the end of this one, you're thinking, okay, no, I can feel that it's there. Let's just woe on it. Some of them you can sit and drink and you'd end up in a mess. This one sort of gives you the warning signs, but it's a fantastic beer. So if you are around Oswestry and St Martin service station around there, if they've got this in there, go and give it a go. If you're around Newcastle, that neck of the woods, definitely give it a go. That's a fantastic beer. I love it. Would I buy it again? Yes. Would I recommend it? Definitely. If you've had this beer before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again soon on another one. Cheers.